Happy Halloween, everybody! Yay! Hey everyone, welcome to our, special Halloween episode since it's, well, for you guys, it is Halloween. For us, it's still like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And now he goes away.
Literally.
16 It really? Oh, it is 2 days?
It's literally 2 weeks away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Halloween for us is 2 weeks away. But this video itself is going to be released on Halloween because we are watching a Halloween film. Unfortunately, not Halloween.
That came out in February. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Coraline came out in February of 2009.
It came out in February?
Yeah.
No.
Valentine's Day movie!
Yeah.
Well, it's still a spooky movie, so we're going to watch it for Halloween, and that spooky movie, which I think we mentioned it in Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, we mentioned it.
Yeah, is Coraline. We're going to watch Coraline, because,
I'm so scared!
she is scared of this movie for whatever reason. I really like this movie.
Same. Me too.
This was one of the few horror, quote-unquote, horror films we actually did watch growing up, because we weren't really allowed to watch any horror movies growing up, because Dad didn't like them, and Mom really doesn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a bunch of them. They were frightening.
Yeah,
Well,
I
as they
remember, we were at our grandma's, except for him. We were, doing a little camp out in the backyard. Kishti was watching the trailer or movie, I don't remember. But I saw the scene where the moon was becoming a button. I got so scared that night, because when I looked at the moon, it looked like a button. I got so scared. She's delusional.
Yeah, she can't handle horror films all that well, so...
Yet I can handle horror stories.
Fair enough.
We can hear her, right? I mean, they can hear
Yeah.
her.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to take off the mask, though.
Oh, that works.
And I can't see the movie.
Aha.
Okay, anyway. Also, extra special treat. Not only is it going to be, the visual, so you actually see us in costume, but also second camera. Hello!
Hello, second camera.
And we actually are,
With Tristan again.
we're with Tristan again. He's...
I brought my
back
human again.
Hello.
You cannot escape from me.
Yeah. Because, what he had to say in Lilo and Stitch was really interesting, so it's like, I might as well bring you back. I'm squeaking the couch.
As long as I'm funny, I get to return.
There was actually something else I was thinking of talking about that you guys all made me forget it.
Sorry.
Yes.
You were talking about planning.
Yeah, planning it. That was an offhand comment that doesn't mean anything. But, yeah, today we're watching Coraline because Halloween, why not?
I'm scared.
Yeah, Jennifer doesn't like it, but I like it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
Don't.
Mom's coming in with TJ.
No.
Mom! Really?
Cat invasion.
Animals.
I lost my child.
Oh, okay.
Why do you get a child?
Why don't you have a child?
I don't want kids.
Well, yeah, but you're the Among Us.
Anyway, and of course all of us are in costume because Halloween we have to be in costume. I know most of us is pretty obvious. I know one of us isn't so much.
She is sus.
Black is sus.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I'm
It's
fuzzy.
You have two plaques over there.
The kid's spoken.
Mint is sus. Mint?
Mint.
Mint?
It's mint green. Yeah, they're gonna add a mint green to it.
Is that for the sequel or?
Yeah. To the add-on. To the update. Because there's not.
Wait, they're
be a
gonna
sequel.
update the game?
They're updating the game. They're updating the game because there's gonna be no sequel.
Oh.
Anyway,
Makes sense.
back on topic. Enough about my awesome blue costume. Of
Among
Us. Of Among Us.
So yeah, we're gonna watch Coraline, which we definitely have a lot. At least Olivia and I have a lot to say about this movie because we've seen
I have so many fan theories.
fan theories.
They're fan theories. Yeah.
Okay.
How
They're
many
just
fans
theories.
do you own? How many fans do you own?
I mean, I went on a whole spiel about fan etiquette and Mulan. I mean,
So now it's fan theories.
Yeah.
it's
So we definitely will have probably a lot to talk about in this movie, and Olivia and I actually both read the book as well.
I read the book more recently. I read it last year compared to you, who was 6th grade.
Probably, yeah. Pip, make up your mind. Yeah, I read the book, many, many years ago, and I can barely remember, small details here and there, but I know for sure that I like the movie more.
Because it doesn't talk about the organs coming out of the rats.
Ooh,
You're
organs.
not wrong.
But
But
yeah, the book was far more gory, and I wasn't really into the gore back then.
I prefer the book.
The
The book's description,
For organs.
obviously, the movie's visuals, just like with the other father, warm like risen bread dough.
Yeah, but like I said, the big clop.
Glop. I felt. Sorry.
Okay, I have no idea what she was doing there, but
Were you trying to make another skit for me to draw?
No. Anyway,
anyway.
should we start the movie?
Yeah, let's start the movie. So, where did I put the remote?
Where did you put the remote? Kishti?
Oh yeah, and I also really like the music, and I'm sad that the music is not on Spotify.
On
Only the covers though, which the covers are not bad.
The covers are really good, especially
I
this
found-
song. There's a hardcover of it,
I found
and
the
you know
originals.
that's perfect for me.
I found the originals, the main two, this one and the first one.
Oh, you did find it?
Yeah, on Spotify.
Oh, I guess I
Well,
need
you
to.
gotta send that
Oh,
to the Discord.
yeah,
I have the
I'll send it to you
on
guys
my
later.
playlist. It's strange. I don't like watching the movie, but I can watch it in like multiple segments. So if you guys see me like leave the room, that's common for me because I can't do one sitting of this movie.
Yeah, but I would like you to try to do one sitting.
Please.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
actually, Melody, go get her drinks.
Open noisy snacks
Can
now.
you get my root
As do not disrupt the movie.
I mean, it's weirder now without the vest, but
Guys, focus!
right, movie. Oh, like a
I broke her! Buns!
dang it.
You fell for the pun!
I fell for the pun.
Okay, but why was Lalaloopsy so popular still?
I don't know.
Like, I had Lalaloopsy.
Okay, hold on.
We both had Lalaloopsies.
You guys did have Lalaloopsies. It's just why? Also, Lalaloopsy totally ripped off of Coraline because Lalaloopsy didn't come out until long after Coraline came out.
I thought it came out before Coraline.
Nope.
This
Like, really
doll has
am I-
rabies.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, yeah, she has needles for hands, but she uses toothpicks.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that. Wooden needles.
Would you use your own fingers to open a bone door?
Yes.
Open a what?
A
bone
skeleton key. Would you use your own fingers to open a door?
No.
That's the point she's trying to make.
So, to each their own?
Yeah. You think how I got most of this movie is probably from the video game, because I'm not scared of the video game at all.
I'm more scared of the video game than the movie.
Me too.
I haven't played the video game.
We still have it and it still works, I think.
My theory is that
$1.
the parents are broke because they had the accident that
Yep.
Mel refers to. There's a good chance that the parents are broke. That's why they barely tipped, or they're just Karens.
Well, the thing is, you saw their refrigerator.
They're broke.
Blue hair is really cool, but very difficult to maintain.
She's a witch.
He's speaking from experience.
Yeah, I tried to dye my hair blue once. It turned the exact shade of like bluish green that Bulma's is from Dragon Ball.
Blue.
I don't remember ever seeing him with blue hair. Because that was before we met each other.
You know why Coraline's hair is blue, right?
Character design?
Can be.
Basically in story, Coraline refused to move with her parents.
This is a theory, Jen, not story.
Oh, yeah, that is a theory. I heard
I know,
that
but
one.
I think it's convincing enough to be a part of the story.
What theory?
That's
It's-
what,
it's
it's
theory
like the
is-
headcanon. It's a headcanon.
Yeah, so
Alright, what is it?
Coraline, she refused to move away from our home, from her hometown, and for her parents to convince her to move away with her, they allowed her to dye her hair blue. So
Dog explosions.
He's okay.
Please don't.
Tried to vomit on your phone.
Oh, no, he wasn't vomiting. He was coughing.
So yeah, that's why she's
Yeah.
has her hair blue.
Yeah, I heard that before, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's actually pretty
yeah, because
interesting.
I told you. 'Cause
No,
I
yeah,
heard it
you did
picked
tell me
up.
that one.
Same.
I just like stop motion things.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, there is an
Aesthetic
image of her with brown hair, so she wasn't born with blue hair like I thought when we were younger, but.
No, yeah, but so I've always thought it was just like a, cartoony thing. No, it's, I like that headcanon.
Oh, you stepped in the fairy circle.
You're doomed.
Yep.
Pause it.
That cat is an archfey.
I'm really sorry, but the Beldam is a fairy.
Yeah.
That's a fairy circle. That's one of the portal
That's
entrances.
the portal entrance. That's the entrance to the other world. She's a fairy.
Food rots. When
Wait.
fairies are near it, food rots.
Wait a second. That well is to the other world?
Yes.
It's theorized that it's a portal to the other world.
Food rots when in the presence of fairies, or dark fairies, which is a fae.
Yes.
Which would be
Pip. No.
which would be
Here.
the other mother, the Beldam. I'm a genius.
All right. So
Mushroom.
in other words, the whole thing is now figured out. It's the Beldam is a fairy.
Yes.
So she
Who
was
killed
probably
her own
never,
son?
So she's probably she was. What did you say?
Who killed her own
Killed
son?
Threw him down the well. Got dragged down too.
Yeah, I've heard that one too. But if she was a fairy, but I mean, you can become a fairy, but if you're originally human. Aren't fairies, born fairies, not?
Yeah.
well,
but fairies
I
can also
don't think she
procreate.
was ever human. I think she was always a fae.
Yeah.
And she just possessed this house because, like in the books, the house was alive. It wasn't.
Now that's Monster House.
Yeah. No. The house
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
alive.
Okay.
So she just possessed it like a parasite.
Well, that's going into the lore of the books.
True. Anyway.
Which we've talked about this quite a bit before. But I've actually mentioned, but how they went about it in the movie is actually different from the book, though. I mean, first off, YB. YB doesn't exist in the books, but he does in the movie. So more than likely, they're two different stories. So the lore between each of them is different, mostly because Coraline never mentioned feeling another presence in the other house when she was over there.
True.
So
That's fair.
So no, the movie lore is different from the book lore.
Either
So,
way, she stepped in the mushroom circle, and
She's cursed.
yes.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, not for her, but
No.
Wait, you're gonna play it?
I thought I did.
Camera.
You scared me to death, you mangy thing.
Oh, something I thought of. Sorry, I'm pausing this so quickly. Because we saw the children, back on, the other mother pushed her son down in the well, but then she falls in herself, and then her son is what, helped her get her magic in the other world, but to keep it sustaining, she has to kill other children. What happened to the soul of her kid, the first child?
She ate it.
But what about the other three? Why are they still
Okay.
around?
No, not eat it, but like it fused to her. And that's her magic.
But then, why are the other three spirits still around?
So basically, like, the first one was installed in her, and the rest are just portable batteries.
Yeah.
Although, what does that make the cat in all this?
Oh, the cat is clearly the mastermind.
No, that's what I was going into. Is what if the first son is the cat?
Blue eyes? Oh,
Blue
but it's a
eyes,
black
black
cat.
titty.
If it was a blonde...
It doesn't. If we go to Hocus Pocus, wasn't the boy who was turned into a cat blonde as well?
You're not wrong!
And he was turned into a black cat.
But the cat here has blue eyes in reference to the blue boy in the painting, which everyone is assuming is the Beldam's child. So it could be in reference to that. So more than likely, the spirit of the first child possessed the cat, and he's been working on trying to.
I mean, the cat doesn't have a name.
Exactly.
This is the first I'm hearing all of these theories you guys are bringing
Sorry, I'm
up.
throwing them all out on you. We'll send you videos to them later.
Okay.
Anyway, that's along the lines that I'm thinking, and plus, the cat actually did mention. Oh, the Beldam doesn't like cats, but he's more talking mostly about himself. So the Beldam
Not
doesn't
like
like him. But if we follow along the theory
Not
that...
not like any mother I know. If she threw him down the well, he doesn't know his mother.
And plus, if the other mother doesn't like the cat, she might... she might know that it actually is him wandering around. And hence the insult, you brought vermin with you.
So now that we've discussed the entire movie,
Yay, we don't have to watch it. I'm gonna go.
Get your
I'm sorry. It's just like all the theories that are kind of around this movie in particular is like really interesting, and I do find some of it believable. But there's others where it's just like, I remember hearing one where there's 2 cats in this movie.
No.
What? No, it's one cat.
Yeah.
But I never heard anything about it's the first child of the Beldam's mother possessing the cat. That one, of course, I take credit for that one. So,
Well, let's continue.
anyway, it's a lot of fun to think about and talk about and such.
See?
Oh, question. Question about fairy circle. Do you have to step in for you to get bad luck, or
That's why Bibby's not standing in it.
But he did cross over into it though.
no, it's if you step into it because you're essentially stepping into their world.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't step into it, so.
No.
Okay.
So why be safe?
Surprised she let you move in. My grandma, she owns the Pink Palace. Won't rent to people with kids.
Oh, there was another theory about
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry, but I just remembered
And
this
you
thing.
went after me for it.
The reason why Coraline's family was allowed in the house. Because YB says, my grandma doesn't rent the house to people with kids. The reason that YB's grandma let Coraline move in was because she wanted to keep YB safe. Because she knew something was going to happen and she needed another kid. She could not hurt YB. Send Coraline. Send that child because, man.
Send another child so that my child doesn't get harmed.
Correct.
Yeah, I've heard that one, which...
That makes sense. A little.
Yeah, if the grandmother is that kind of aware, that is.
Well,
Her
twin sister went to the other world.
But she was the only one who came back.
But she was the only one who came back.
Yeah,
Because
well, her
she had
twin
common sense.
But then her twin sister didn't make it out, and...
All that sad story.
Yeah, so...
That happens
That would make sense.
later on.
Okay, let's go.
Well, Jennifer walked off.
Come
Yeah,
on.
soup's ready.
Oh, I'm gonna go get food then.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? It means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle! All right, you don't have to shout at me. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go into the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? F*** you.
But then we had the accident.
It wasn't my fault you hit that truck.
I never said it was.
What exactly was the accident?
It was never specified.
It was really never specified. Mother was just in an accident, and ever since then she's been in a cranky mood.
She hit a truck. We got that.
Yeah, we got that part. They got into an accident, and she was in a cranky mood ever since.
Her neck is in a brace. Yes, she's going to be cranky.
Hey, Dad.
Are you winning, Dad?
You can't convince me that this man isn't the critic from Ratatouille.
I did not think about that. But then again, there was that TikTok guy that dressed up as both the critic and him.
And him, yes. Yeah, I saw that TikTok too. I thought that's great.
How are you fine with just squishing it with your hands like that?
They're made of jelly beans.
She's from Michigan. I don't know. Maybe.
And now every Michigan viewer out there is mad at you.
I don't know. How normal is it? Do you guys squish bugs with your hands?
I will squish bugs with my hands, but not earwigs, because earwigs are much faster than me, and they like to eat people.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
No. No, 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 no!
Always save your work.
Pro tip.
One boring blue boy in a painfully boring painting.
She's
Bright
a
blue
lefty.
eyes.
Yes.
Lefties, unite.
You guys are weird.
Probably it's because isn't it? Oh my goodness, come on! Isn't it easier to animate
There's a bone in my
characters as left-handed?
Sometimes it really depends on the camera angle. So usually you will see cartoon characters be ambidextrous, depending on the camera angle and how better it would look.
Oh. In this skewed camera angle, not this one, but when the doll is behind the mat,
Oh, yeah,
If you
the
look-
Dutch angle.
if you look very, very carefully in the background, you can see the wire that's holding the pen in.
Oh yeah, when she drops the pen and papers.
You can see the wire.
Mhm.
Oh.
Where are you hiding?
See?
Oh.
Oops! No, they forgot to edit that out.
Think they're trying to poison me?
They got some really cool transitions in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Fudge, what's the name of that director?
Don't forget about me, guys. Okay?
The one who directed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World
I don't know.
and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
No idea.
You guys need to watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World on this.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, I can't remember that director's name, but it's very reminiscent of that director's style. So I really enjoy his transitions.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the house. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. And die. And then they die. Which is accurate.
Something smells good.
I like how she crawls through a tunnel to an alternate dimension,
And walks.
notices that things are slightly different, and her first thought is, ooh, food.
I mean,
She hasn't had dinner.
What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
so yeah, something else, in comparison to, movie and book, though. In the book, the other mother was was in a very,
She reminiscently looked like Coraline's mom. Very slightly. Only her skin was white as paper. Her nails as red as blood. And her fingers never stopped moving.
yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's from the book. So in other words, the other mother still looked creepy.
Mhm.
So, in here it's like, oh no, she looks like her real mother, except with button eyes, which is weird, but
Not crazy.
kind of but it's believable that Coraline would still stick around.
I also think another thing with this other mother, like the book mother, her hand almost never stopped moving. Like it stops sometimes because she's holding on to something. Otherwise, it almost never stops moving.
Yeah, they try to incorporate that, try to keep that in the movie.
So that's what the tapping on the table was about?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you actually just watch the other mother, actually, for other shots, not just her fingers tapping, but even everywhere else, her hands are always moving, her fingers are always moving. Even in other shots, they're always moving.
And when they're eating, the other mother is only staring at Coraline.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Kishi telling me a long time ago that when they were eating dinner, Kishi's like, hey Melody, did you notice there's nothing on the other mother's plate? Because she doesn't eat food. She eats
she doesn't.
children.
Yeah, she only makes food to fatten up the kids, essentially. So she never has any food on her plate. Thing is, I personally never really noticed that until I was playing the video game. I was playing the video game. It was the second time Coraline goes back, and they were making breakfast.
Mhm.
And so after the pancake catching mini game, you see the whole table. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the other father. That's Coraline's. It's already stacked up with pancakes, and I see the other mother spot. I'm like, wait, the other mother doesn't have any food on her plate. Oh my gosh!
Okay, I just thought of something. A good way for a kid to find out something's wrong besides the button eyes. Hey, other mother, I made this for you. Have some. Oh, no, thank you. I'm leaving. No, don't leave. I'll eat it.
No. Well, think is she's
I'll die without you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'll die.
Well, thing is she still eats though the cocoa beetles.
From Zanzibar.
She
I
only
think
eats because those are actual beetles.
The Sultan
Probably.
of Omar lives in Zanzibar now.
Oh wait. What if her magic? Yes, this needs it's not necessarily the souls of children's, but also just souls in general. But children is the most effective one. So yeah, those beetles.
They're easier to manipulate too.
Yeah, the thing is, souls of beetles. If those were real beetles, yeah, she's eating their souls, just taking their energy. But because they're so small, they don't really do very much for her magic.
It's just a snack.
Yeah, it's just a little snack. Before the
Imagine how much she has to eat for when there's not children around for a very long time.
oh yeah,
Or she'd be fat.
between children.
Some food
Yeah.
for
Oh no,
thought.
because it's still really tiny though. So she would still be starving, but still hanging in there.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah, hence why the world slowly starts falling apart.
Because she's losing her strength.
Yeah.
My father can't play piano.
No need to. This piano plays me.
Making up a song about Coraline. She's a peach, she's a doll, she's a pal of mine. She's as cute as the button in the eyes of everyone who ever laid their eyes on Coraline. When she comes around, it's boring, Mom and I will never ever be boring. Our eyes will be on Coraline. That's
What was that, Tristan?
Send help!
Say a word.
My favorite TikTok of that little segment is like, this. Oh, don't worry, this piano plays me. Bum bum bum. The other
Yeah,
song
someone,
is really good for the
someone
piano.
took a piano and started beating him up with a piano.
I really, really want a gravy train. Honestly, if I open my own restaurant,
That would be so
every
hard to
single
clean.
table's gonna have a gravy train. That'd be so hard
Or
to clean.
no? Yeah, it'd be hard to clean if every table has a gravy train. Why not just have a gravy train, just one gravy train that just travels around the restaurant, and when someone orders it, the train just comes by, pours the gravy, and then goes away.
That would be cool.
They're gonna have to wait a while.
Oh, you have like 2 or 3 trains going at the same time.
Yeah.
There we go.
But they're or you have 2 trains out on the floor and then 1 train in the back. To refill with warmer gravy. And then when one train comes back, the other one goes out.
Oh, fun fact about this scene.
That must have been
Fan
so
etiquette.
hard to animate.
No, fan etiquette again.
Okay, in cursive, that welcome, that makes sense. Perfect entirety sense because the O has 1 loop. In home, the O has 2 loops. 2 loops means you're lying. Sure, so she's welcome, but she's not home.
I think I've heard that before, yeah.
Same. You what?
I'm just like, you're stretching that one.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah.
Actually, in cursive, 2 loops means lies. 2 loops.
They don't teach handwriting anymore.
Oh, cursive handwriting? No.
Well, they used to have actual handwriting classes.
Oh, yeah.
I
when
know,
I
I
was
used
in
to
elementary
take
school.
one.
When I was in elementary school, yeah.
I used to take one.
I can't read cursive. What did that say?
You mean like hide and seek.
Perfect. Hide and seek in the rain.
What rain?
Hand.
I saw that. Do it again. I didn't see it exactly.
Not again.
Oh.
The claw.
It's great for poison oak.
How'd you know I...
Actually, I do have a question here. Did she? I can't remember this in the book, and of course in the movie we. I guess it's safe to assume, but did she tell her real mother that she has poison oak?
In the book,
It's
she
not.
didn't have poison oak.
Okay, in the
It's
book she
not
never did. Okay.
Stated here, but
The doll is the spy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, just kind of like add a something.
No,
Something that adds, kind of like to this moment right here, which kind of clicks. Another red flag to Coraline. There you go. Another red flag to Coraline is
She never said poison oak. She never said it. She never mentioned it.
yeah, but to her real mother.
Yeah.
So how would the other mother know about it? So, I mean, so yeah, kind of a red flag there, which it's something that I gotta mention, which I'm just like.
Hence why she's all like, I think I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, at least this first time, because she's just like, this is very suspect. But then later on, when the poison oak disappears, it's like, oh, actually, maybe this place is actually good.
Ahem. Other mother sus.
Very sus. I say let's vote her off.
It didn't
Yeah,
work.
I'm just gonna skip for now.
Don't skip! Oh, come on! Why am I the only one that voted?
I think I should get to bed.
Of course, sweetheart. It's all made up.
But
Come along, sleepyhead.
And of course, the other mother here realized, oh, she's gonna be a little bit of a tricky one.
Fun.
I think Coraline's plan was to be sent to bed and then sneak out,
Yeah.
only for her to realize that she woke up and...
Oh, she woke back up in the real world.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably
But how did she get back?
The other mother let her go.
dancing.
In the book, it was an ugly and pink. It was an ugly, gross, dingy pink and green room with no magic.
Pink and
Just
green is
ugly.
great.
Which adds to the question of, then why would Coraline want to stay there if everything looks so ugly and
In the
creepy?
book?
In the book.
She didn't want to stay.
But she keeps coming back.
So she just like, there's no place like homed out of there.
Oh, then again, she's probably, like really bored. I need to read the book again. I need to read the book
No,
again.
after the first time, her parents disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Go out and read the
Oh,
book.
so she
Not
went back to
sponsored.
try to find him. Well, okay. Well, in the movie, it's more like, no, the other mother is intentionally trying to keep her around. Which I mean, again, my argument, movie story and book story are two different stories.
It still bugs me to this day that she does not have a brother, so they could make a brother from another mother.
Well, what do you think Wybie's there for?
True.
Why were you to be shipped with?
Okay.
Nah.
Famous jumping mouse circus not ready.
So,
She does like cheese.
one theory about Babinski, why his skin is blue. You see the metal on his shirt?
Yeah.
It's a medal that I don't remember exactly, but I think it was awarded to people who worked with radiation. And that's why his skin is blue, and that's why he's crazy.
Your skin doesn't turn blue.
I know. But
That'd
in
be
this
because
movie.
of silver.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah. Well.
Colloidal silver. It's supposedly a health thing. It's actually just silver particles suspended in water.
But it shows up in your skin if you work closely with radiation for extended periods of time?
No, radiation doesn't affect your skin, except it eventually makes it rot off.
Look at him!
Yeah, no, that's probably colloidal silver. Because it's like a health supplement you can buy. It doesn't actually do anything, supposedly.
Okay.
But there was a guy who took it for, I think, 3 years straight, and he actually went full on, like, Smurf. Yeah, like his skin turned Smurf blue.
Oh my gosh.
He
So that's probably what's
blew
happening to
that.
Babizki here.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the metal thing. So people believe that's why his skin is blue, but your theory makes more sense. And that's why he's crazy, because his brain is rotting away.
Yeah.
Purely because of how much dangerous radiation he's been exposed to.
Or drugs.
Or drugs.
Also, fun fact. Since bananas are like very, very slightly radioactive, someone actually created the banana scale of radiation. You absorb, I think, 10 bananas a day just from background radiation from like the sun and stuff.
But those are like safe levels that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, safe levels because we're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
most
just
people
normal.
eat bananas.
As long as the ozone layer doesn't go away, we're good.
You okay, Olivia?
Got a really bad headache.
Oh, that's not good.
Caroline, подожди, wait!
Woo! That, oh boy, this movie would have been something a whole lot different
If he was an inch shorter. Does anyone want to know why his penis was near my biters? What are you quoting?
John Mulaney.
Oh.
This kid bit my dick, and my parents would believe it. A homeless crack man could just walk up to my parents and be like, your son bit my dick. And I could be like, does anyone want to know why his dick was near my biters? No, shut up.
I'm so sorry, man. Yeah.
Where was that skit?
I think that one was Kid Gorgeous at Radio City.
I guess I keep missing that one because I don't remember that one.
So they just left that trunk on top of the car for like an entire day?
I guess so.
2 days.
No one stole it?
2 days.
Well, they're kind of somewhat in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not even Wybie?
And it
Why
was
would Wybie
raining.
steal it?
It was
See what's in
raining.
it.
The hat should have water damage.
It's not like him to do that.
Oh, how nice to see you, Caroline. Would you like to come in?
I like those kind of
Oh!
notes.
By the way, the author of the Coraline book, Neil Gaiman, he came out on a Reddit AMA, I think, and publicly announced, like a year after, like a couple years, no, a while after the book came out, that Miss Fink and Forcible are gay. And that they aren't, I used to think they were sisters, and that they're not just friends, they're more than that. So.
Was that the original Dumbledore?
I mean, in the case of this story, it makes more sense.
Mhm.
And it's actually somewhat related.
Yeah.
While Dumbledore,
Two legs?
why? Okay. And that matters why?
Because you can.
No. Oolong.
Ah, Jasmine it is then.
Do you think her boobs are fake?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, they're made
It's
out of
clearly
clay.
fake, because she's fake. She's made out of clay.
No, because they're dolls, not clay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dolls?
they're dolls.
It's not
Mm.
claymation, it's
Right.
stop motion.
The mud was clay.
Yeah, they still use clay, but a lot of it's no, they're movable dolls.
But yeah, her boobs are still fake, because she's a doll.
Well, you're going into it literally here, Geneva. That's not what we're doing.
It's the best way to go.
That's my.
Honestly,
That's how I roll.
I could never.
You don't need to.
I could never.
You don't need to.
See? Danger.
What do you see?
I see a very peculiar hand.
Continuity error! What? Sorry, the way that she was holding the cup.
Ah.
Oh.
Like, you see, yeah, she's holding it this way in the second scene, but in the first scene,
Oh,
The
yeah.
handles. Oh.
Because her hand is around the back of it. And then...
Anyway.
That's cool.
Whoa!
Great! The village stalker.
Ow!
I do wonder how they did the fog.
It looks.
Possibly CGI?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks computer animated.
Yeah, it'd be too hard because they'd have to move it, so they'd have to put...
They'd have to move it along with the dolls and such.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to light actual fog. It wouldn't look that thick.
Actually, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Best case scenario, that's like the fake spiderweb stuff you do for Halloween.
Yeah, but it doesn't disperse like, or at least doesn't have the ability to quite disperse when like they did with Coraline moving through it. But
dang, that's some thick fog.
Thick.
Thick.
Extra thick.
You're supposed to be slapping Melody's side.
No, stay away!
Stop. Okay.
Ha! Your cat's not wild. He's a wuss-puss.
What? He hates to get his feet wet. Jeez.
Wuss-puss.
He hates the well.
Oh my god! Yep. I'm totally calling it. Yeah. In theory, headcanon, whatever. Yep. The cat is it is the Beldam's son.
It concerns me that he has a mode on his periscope mask for looking directly under skirts.
Good thing Coraline isn't wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta go.
Wait a minute.
How old do you think these guys are?
10?
They're anywhere between 10 and 13.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
they're-
got to be 13.
Well, I think Coraline's like one of the
Lucky number.
older kids that the Beldam got to, because those other kids that the Beldam got,
Yeah, the
way younger.
the little boy actually looks like he's probably about 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6. My guess is 6, 8, 10, and then she's 12.
So the Beldam is like getting riskier and riskier, trying to go after older children each time.
Pre-teens, am I right?
Tweeteens.
Tweens.
Because I pronounced my O's.
Oh.
Don't hit my face.
Go on.
She ate the green leaves.
She did.
What the frick is wrong with this little girl?
I mean,
No food goes to waste.
she plays around in mud all day, and the scariest thing that she's encountered is green leaves on a strawberry.
Not wrong. The ball and mouse shrunk.
The ball and mouse shrunk?
It shrunk.
Yeah.
Magic.
From the going up his sleeve to when it was on his head, so it would fit in the hat.
Yeah.
Squishy! Squishy!
Yeah, it didn't shrink, it squeezed.
Animation director, the mouse doesn't fit inside the hat. Just squeeze it! Okay?
And it's like, make it fit. It's like, ah.
Just force it in there.
No, never force it in.
That's what she said.
Continue.
Both of you, get out.
You want to come along? You can pick out something you like.
Oh, like the gloves.
Oh, and also she never went into detail of what the gloves look like, just gloves. So that's why the other mother didn't make a pair of gloves for her, because she doesn't know what the gloves look like.
And Coraline is being a straight up fish in this scene. She's being so
A bratty
rude.
I
child.
mean, the thing is,
Ish.
but it's like a understandable situation, though. It's like she's an only child, she's bored out of her mind, and her parents are not giving her the attention she wants.
True.
So she's being a brat about it, but it's like understandable. You're not giving me attention, so why should I be nice to you, kind of thing. And I think she's also not getting her way either. It's like she's getting boring uniforms. The gloves she wanted, like her mother said no. Her parents are not listening to her when she's talking.
True.
Well, they're listening. It's just like, bruh, you can't go outside in the middle of a rainstorm.
Or, those are just dreams, they're silly, they're not real.
Yeah,
You
they're
silly
not.
child.
Yeah, they're not taking her seriously.
Yeah.
And again, she's not getting the attention she wants. So it's like she's upset about it.
All that, and if you are a parent and, you're just trying to make sure everyone has enough to eat for the week, and your kid's acting like that, and you're just like, look, chill, and they come back the next day, well, my other mother, it's like, You invented an entirely new parent? Okay, chill.
Well, I think it's for a case like that. I mean, the kid might not understand the full situation, which is actually pretty normal. I mean, I've heard stories, from adults where it says, "Oh yeah, growing up, yeah." I never realized we were living off of food stamps or anything. I just remember parents coming back and they're happy because it's like, "Oh, I got this huge block of cheese. We're eating tonight." Yeah. They don't. Children don't.
No, I'm just saying, you wouldn't take it seriously if your kid was like, "Well, I invented a better set of parents that actually listen to me." And it's like, bro, I'm just trying to feed you.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
But then there's the, we had a deal, zip it kind of situation where it's like she's being so condescending.
Yeah, that's where the mother comes in. Yeah, they're not communicating. That's their big problem here. They're not communicating like they should. Yeah, there's talking, there's some listening, but there's no communication, which usually is the downfall of many, many relationships. Whether that's between family or even coworkers.
You got something to say?
Communication! Okay.
No breathing.
What?
There's a song called Last Resort, and it goes, suffocation, no breathing. So now, every time I hear something that ends in Asian, I always put it in the song.
Hey, Wybie.
Carnival.
My favorite out of the three places.
Yeah.
3 flats.
Yeah. And also, this scene was so much better in the movie than it was in the book.
What?
Yeah.
No, the book was so much better.
This was more energetic.
The book was deathly.
Well, yeah, it's deathly, but it's... The thing is, from what I remember, it was it always sounded like it's downplayed.
Creepy dogs. I mean, it is downplayed, but...
So the energy that should be there doesn't feel like it's there. Well, and here it's all high energy pretty much the entire time, and plus it's funny.
True.
They added they also added, just in general, they added a bunch of comedy into the.
These dogs look like they have monocles instead of button eyes.
Yeah.
No, I just
still creepy. Good sir, pass the tea, please.
No, good sir, pass the chocolate, because apparently dogs in the book can eat chocolate in the other world.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had a conversation with one of the dogs, didn't she? Oh yeah, that's right, because she won Coraline won a box of chocolates, but she didn't want it, so the dog next to her asked for some, and she says, "You sure?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's okay." Oh, alright.
We can have it. And so she left the box of chocolates and left, and then the dogs ate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Really?
Sure, we'll sing and play games, and Mother will cook your favorite meals.
I have a choice.
No.
Well, technically, no.
3 children!
Yep, 3 children.
Oh, it's the 3 children.
Oh! They're watching her in this room. That's where the other 3 died.
Coraline knows what's up.
She's just like, how you guys liking the movie, huh?
I never noticed those 3 up there.
Good job pointing that out.
Props.
So she eats them and then leaves a portrait up.
Mm-hmm. And because the house is
Laptop
only
is shocked.
150 years old, she's only gotten 3 kids.
Yeah. No, I guess each child is only worth 50 years. 50 years of magic. What?
Just out of context, I guess each child is only worth 50 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that does sound horrible.
For you, our little doll.
This is the part I did not feel comfortable with.
And Jen's all cringy.
You guys are babies.
I'm going to bed. Right now.
Bed?
Before dinner?
And of course this time because the other because the other mother wants her to stay, and she figured, oh, if Coraline goes back, she's not gonna come back. So that's why Coraline never went back.
Yep. Pretty sure that was obvious.
Yeah. But apparently not to everybody else, like on the internet.
Like that?
Yeah, I've heard some criticism about the movie. One big one was so Coraline was going back to the real world, through her bed. Is the other mother letting her go? Why would the other mother want to let her go back to the real world if she's trying to keep her?
Indoctrination.
Yeah.
And I just remembered one of the scariest game over screens is in the Coraline video game.
Oh yeah.
When you die, Coraline has buttons sewn to her eyes, and the other mother is hugging her and just like petting her head.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the game over screen is terrifying.
It's a terrifying game over screen.
That's the one part I don't like about this is the whole, like,
buttons in the eyes.
Yeah.
So sharp, you won't feel a thing.
Kick.
Ow!
Which is true.
Yeah.
Because it's rough things that activate your nerves. That's why chef's knives can often like cut through an entire finger before they realize.
Huh? Something's wrong. Shouldn't the old well be here?
So if the first well in the real world is another portal to here, why did it disappear?
We actually don't know. It's been closed up for some reason.
Probably because kids fell down it and never came back.
So no, I don't mean in the real world. I mean in this world, because while Coraline was walking, she realized, hey, isn't the well supposed to be here?
But the well's not there, even though the well's supposed to be
Be another
portal
portal.
to in here. So
The magic of the portal may have faded because it's completely different magic
Or just moved.
from the
or
other
moved.
mother.
Yeah. I like the idea that it moved.
Just like, be gone, thought.
No, or maybe the other mother moved it to the small door
Which would make sense.
in the house to
Computer agrees.
just to make it easier for the kids to get in and out
And not.
Jump in a well.
You not have to jump.
Hey! I think there's a Laffy Taffy down there. Yay!
I'm just like, oh, a jumping mouse.
Yeah.
That and
Kids are more willing to go into
the door than in the well, and also I think the well would actually be adults will take notice of it and actually close it up on
Yeah,
her.
that might have been partly why.
Yeah.
She only made what she knew would impress you.
But why?
But what if a child wants to go to Disneyland? What's she gonna do?
Well, she's gonna have to do some research into creating Disneyland.
and stick it
Dang
in the
it, why
backyard.
isn't this computer working? Oh yeah, there's no internet in this world.
That would suck.
I mean, there's outlets in the house, so.
Well, there's outlets, but
Just because there's power doesn't mean there's also internet.
True. Hey, internet company? Hello?
Oh yeah, no cell service.
They hung up. Wait.
the phone's made out of cloth.
Ow, that hurts! You may come out when you've learned to be a loving daughter.
Yeah. And that's something else they didn't put in the movie, but it was mentioned in the book. The other mother doesn't have a reflection.
Oh yeah. She said you can never trust mirrors.
Yeah. Also, I love that in stop motion and anything where you need a physical character, the hair is from a center point because it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in real life, you've got the line.
Yeah.
I just like that.
Why are you all here? The bell down.
Oh, and one of the theories on why the tall girl has such a long face is because that's the face she died with.
Oh yeah, that's a common...
Because ghosts are said to possess the face they died with.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna go tell Greg to be quiet. Okay, continue. Never mind.
I'm gonna die
You're
with
just gonna
the
ram
wedding
your
face.
face into a bar?
Yeah, that's what one of the theories is. That ghosts die with the face they possess. But the reason why the tall girls, the pioneer girl's face was so different from the other two, is because that one was like awake during the
TJ?
process and she was screaming.
Can't
You're cold.
While he was outside.
TJ?
So she was screaming and she died screaming. While the other two, they didn't.
Come here.
If I die, I'm making a Lenny face.
Okay.
Oh, Mom's groceries! Oh, that's disgusting.
Food rots. in the presence of fairies.
That or she's been away for a few days.
Or she's been away for a few days.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think tomatoes rot that fast.
They don't.
Depends on how fresh they were when you got them.
Yeah, since it's getting poor, I guess they got cheap stuff.
Discounted food.
But that many flies would not exist for...
Coraline's mom said that their dad's planning something special. So that involves salmon, tomatoes, and bananas.
Ew.
I mean...
Oh, the Wybie that talks.
Huh?
Oh, that could go a completely different way. The Wybie that talks. He's like, wait, you dream about me?
Oh.
Not like that, pervert.
Pick it up, Dad. Pick it up.
Does make me wonder, how did the other mother kidnap the parents?
The car keys are still in there.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean, like, maybe Coraline's mom came back, realized Coraline was gone, and tried to go look for her, and then snatch?
Yeah.
Probably. But then the thing is, did both of them come back home at the same time?
Probably. I'm not gonna.
Because because the father was at the publishing place.
Yeah, he was.
I like to imagine it's one of those scenes you see in movies where, like, there's someone waiting near a bus stop, and then the bus drives past, and they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, I guess.
So they got transported to the other world in some way.
Yeah,
Movie
it was,
magic.
just like how the witch like phased Coraline through a wall. It was probably just like grab his feet and yank.
You just...
Hi!
And then...
she could have forced a portal wherever they are.
Yeah, and then the mom saw something was wrong. The witch probably tried to get her in the house, and that's why the food's rotten. And the mom escaped and was like, haha, the car doesn't have walls. And then the witch was just like, I can grab you through the car.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Probably more interesting than this.
I mean, you did say the well is a portal, which means maybe they're all underground?
Well.
I mean, the fourth flat in the book is technically the downstairs.
What's it for?
Well, it might help. They're good for bad things sometimes.
No, they're good for lost things.
Wonder how they got that.
That's a good question. How did they get it?
I'd imagine it's just something that showed up in the house. Like, because it's so connected to the other world. It just, artifacts kind of drift back and forth across.
That's why the key is...
Or maybe the cat dragged it in.
Look what the cat dragged in. A Dorito.
I mean, and also hence why there's only one key.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Dorito made from Brighton.
Apparently they decided to hide it in the candy.
They knew something
They probably
wrong.
probably figured it was an important item of some kind. So might as well hide it somewhere where nobody will look for it.
It was like a prize at the bottom of a box of taffy.
Ooh!
It's like win one Ouija board thing.
No.
The rat of Jane.
You know you're walking right into her trap.
Kitty's hungry. I'm getting late.
No! Get back here!
Kitty is.
My goodness. Talk about saved by the cat.
Literally.
Oh, I love that detail. The cat's eyes reflecting the candle.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
Now
I wonder how they did the fire.
I was gonna say, like, is that an actual light source in the movie, like real life, or did they edit all that in?
It's probably a combination of both.
Yeah, it's probably just like a small light, and then they just edit it to make like a flame.
Yeah, because if it was actual fire, that would have started melting whatever plastic.
Yeah, definitely not actual
material.
fire.
No, yeah.
In the book, the other father really, really, really wanted to help Coraline, but he couldn't resist the other mother's, the Beldams, powers.
Yeah.
That's why he chased her up the stairs through that tiny little trapdoor in the final flat.
What?
In the book, the other father chased Coraline all throughout the house.
And it's disgusting because he's like warm bread dough.
He was slowly decaying because he wants to help Coraline.
So he was like,
but he was essentially killing himself trying to save her.
Yeah. He was demonetizing himself.
Yeah, there's a little bit more to the chase in the book than it is here in the movie, but they both pretty much end the same.
With
the
other
game.
father dying.
Yeah.
The game part of this, was it hard for you, Kisha?
Oh my gosh, I had to retry this section like 3 or 4 times every single playthrough.
I remember you playing that level in the game, and you had the hardest time.
It was so frustrating. And plus, there's no, like, the game also doesn't have any, like, levels or anything, so there's no, like, easy mode, hard mode, or anything.
It's just
one
mode.
mode.
You sealed your fate when you pressed play.
Yeah. So I had the
I
hardest
never-
time with this section. It's just like, oh my gosh. Because it's it's quick time events. So I have to press the right button at the right time. It's that kind of situation.
And knowing us, we're bad at quick time events, except for Dance Dance Revolution. We're faster with our feet than we are with our hands.
Yeah, pretty much.
Start playing Coraline with your feet.
Oh, this one scared the crap out of me.
Favorite.
This was the only other one that I remembered from watching it as a kid.
My favorite monster attack.
Oh,
Did you have trouble with this level too, Kishti?
Because it was tight.
It was the tightrope, which I didn't. The thing is, I didn't have that hard of a time with this one. Yeah, it was. I think only my first playthrough. Yeah, I had to do it a couple times, but then every other playthrough, I went through it perfectly fine. It's only the other father I had the hardest time with.
It's not that bad. No.
Well, the jump scare happened. You can look now.
No.
Why would you throw the rock, though?
Because
It's the only thing in her
it was
hand.
the only thing in her hand that she can throw.
Plus, since she was hoping to get the eye by throwing it, she wouldn't really quite need it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, she still needed it to find her parents, though.
True.
But
No.
Mom, Dad.
you don't look impressed, Tristan.
What?
You don't look impressed. You just went.
No. I was like,
As in, get it and run.
Well, the thing is, there's nowhere for her to run. She has to wait for that door to open.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, grab the thing, hide it behind your back, and go. Run.
I didn't break it. It must have broke when you escaped.
And cut your knee.
Coraline?
I don't understand why they have no memory.
We're going out tonight.
That might be part of the magic? I don't know.
Well, I was just thinking, they have snow in their hair. How do they explain that?
I think what it was is that they're trying to keep her calm. Because she said she loved it there. After being dragged there unwillingly, they don't want to freak her out. They're going to prevent her from going again, but they're going to keep her from freaking out that they were gone for so long.
Okay, I guess.
As in, you're saying that they're pretending that everything's fine so that
Yeah.
she stays calm?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, hence why.
Because an emotionally unstable adult, children do not trust because they don't know how to react to them.
Yeah.
That's why a calm adult kids trust more because they know how they're going to react.
Oh, kids are gonna love me.
And hence why we're going out to celebrate instead of, staying home and making something.
Yeah.
Get out of the house for a bit.
Yeah, let's get out of the house for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go out and do something nice and happy.
Forget everything that just happened.
Exactly.
Okay.
I gotta hide this somewhere. Somewhere she can never...
I just want to bite it. Why do I want to bite it?
Wait, bite what?
The key. I want to bite it. Chew on it. Just bite it. I don't know why.
Yeah, you have a problem, girl.
It's old enough and brittle enough. You could probably just snap it in half.
And just. But then if the Beldam were able to get the two pieces, she can probably fix it.
Or at least the one that unlocks the door and just like
manipulate it in a way.
Yeah, just fix it somehow.
Or, you know, she can become a locksmith, get a really nice, well-paying job. As a locksmith, she gets 15 years of experience, and eventually she'll be able to open that.
But there's no colleges over there.
I can't even take my own freaking thing seriously.
There's no colleges over there. She has no hope. Her
Or
only hope is
internet,
that
too.
key.
Oh, she doesn't have internet.
Yeah. She can't even learn to pick locks on YouTube.
Nope.
Her only hope is that key.
Did those pajamas get washed? Because
Yes.
we see they're stitched back together.
Yeah, they're stitched back together, yeah.
It's the same night.
Oh, it's from the sweater.
Oh!
Huh.
They cut up the sweater and patched it. Oh, that's interesting.
That's
That is
probably
cool.
another just. Oh.
It's so funny seeing just more and more detail
Yeah.
that we have not discovered through internet.
Yeah.
Through the internet.
Yeah.
And we've been watching this movie since 2009.
Yeah, since it's been released, essentially.
It's been
I know.
11 years since this movie came out.
I'm still freaked out
And
by
we
it.
still haven't noticed that. I am ashamed at all of us.
Be ashamed of yourself. You
I
watched
have
it the
this
most.
movie memorized.
But I never gave you sandwiches with grease and worms and mung.
The Coraline in the book did a genius move here. Set up a little tea party and use water cups to weigh down the blanket, put the key inside, and then when the hand snatched the key, she threw a book on it.
Oh, and it.
And it all
the
fell
blanket.
down on the well on its own, yeah. That's what the
But
book
Coraline didn't know that she was being followed by a
Yeah,
hand.
that's right. In the movie, yeah, she didn't know she was being followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the book, she
She
knew.
was because the hand nearly scratched through her window,
Yeah.
which is terrifying.
Yes. So that's why that genius move from Book Coraline's.
Yeah.
Fudge. I forgot the word. From Book
Book
Coraline's part. Yeah, that's why she did that elaborate plan. Well, here she had no idea she was being followed, so that's why we got this high action scene instead.
Which I thought was great.
So in other
Yeah,
words,
I
read
still
the
like
book,
both.
kids!
And then we see here the hand actually freaks out. So
Exclamation.
yeah. So even though the well is was a portal to the other world, yeah,
She
it might.
destroyed it.
Yeah, more than likely, yes. So it actually just doesn't work anymore. So
Yeah, she banished it to the nothing,
yeah,
and then she no longer has the strength because the eyes are gone. Coraline's not there to move it back.
yes. So
This
What's
is
down there?
all of her remaining strength.
just to try to get it back, that it's going down to that well, the well that she destroyed in the other world.
Yep. That she no longer can have access to.
Yeah. So that ruins any possibility of a sequel, which I don't think they were planning a sequel anyway.
No, they
Thank
weren't.
goodness.
It's been 11 years. If they wanted a sequel, they would have planned it. It only took Frozen 6. Chill out.
Live action reboot.
No!
No,
Actually,
that'd
that'd
be
be more terrifying.
That would be more terrifying, especially if they decide to follow the book more closely than they do with the movie.
I would love to see a live action adaptation of the book because that's actually good.
No,
Unlike that.
don't you dare speak that name. The books were so good and the movies were so not.
Why is Whitey out at this time?
The cat went and got him.
Ah!
Probably, yeah.
It's done.
That super high-tech mask and he wins with a rock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes... Fudge, I forgot what the word is.
Deus Ex Machina?
No, this is not a Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina means
Yeah, I know.
God got involved.
Yeah.
So no, it's more like sometimes just simple tools will do the job.
Yeah.
Something around those lines.
I mean,
Go back to
in the book. Coraline used a book.
Yeah.
Or was it a rock? I don't remember. It was either a rock or a book.
I remembered it as the way
It looks like the tunnel from the house.
Exactly.
It does.
Yeah.
Because it used to be a portal.
Because that's right.
And the tunnel in the house was probably based off of this well.
Yeah.
Balloon.
It's a white.
Yeah, another cool transition.
Also, the streamer coiled around the balloon.
Yeah.
That's a running motif in this.
Spirals?
Spirals? Oh.
No, just things like curling around, because there's the witch curls around a pole. The twin sisters, or no, the gay couple.
Those two.
Yeah, when they come out of the taffy wrapper.
Yeah, they're twisted around each other.
Around. The ghost hands when she's closing the door.
Are twisted.
Are-
Babinski twisted himself.
Yeah.
Question.
So-
Where's my phone?
But that's just a running thing in this movie.
Yep, twists and turns.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice pun movie.
Welcome, Miss Lovat.
Oh, hello.
I tried to kill you. It didn't work.
Actually, she got better results.
Yeah.
The Beldam is the one who died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now here comes the real question here.
Why is the house pink?
Well, that is a good question too, but
No,
What is he
Pink
licking?
Palace
oh,
apartment.
himself. And here's the thing, there's still portals up.
She may be dead, but the world isn't.
Yeah.
The monster that lurks in the
okay.
house.
Well,
If you're
Still lives.
adding book to the movie, yes, there is a monster in the house. So
Turn
the
it
portal
up.
is still the monster.
So actually,
No, Jen. Copyright.
I mean, if they were closer to the book, there might possibly be you might be able to have enough material for a second film to make it more so focused around the house instead of the Beldam.
Probably.
But you're gonna have to do crazy, you know.
Is that the book cover?
No, this is not
That's
the
the
cover. It's fan art.
Looks good.
Anyway, that is Coraline, everybody, and well, some of us has lost pieces here and there. Apparently, our costumes aren't. Some of us our costumes not nearly as comfortable as we thought.
I started
Speak for yourself. I'm still as fuzzy as I ever was.
Yeah, with the exception
Including
of the
your
couple
face.
here.
Well, I just removed mine because I was eating, so.
Fair enough.
This thing was giving me a headache. It's probably still covered in chemicals from like 2 years ago.
Then clean it. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
so movie's still really good even after the 20th time seeing it.
20th?
Something like that. I don't know how.
100th.
You underestimate
Probably.
her.
You underestimate me. I have this whole movie memorized.
Good for
Don't
you.
do it, Anakin.
Um,
Don't underestimate
what about you,
power.
Tristan?
What'd you think?
So that was the second time I've seen it. First time I remember. And I feel like it could have been, like, because they were trying to adapt the book rather than follow the book, they didn't stick closely enough to the book, and they didn't diverge enough to make it its own thing. So it moved, like, the pacing was a little wonky.
It was still really good though.
Also, I want that cat to voice, like, everything I ever do in life.
Yes.
He
should
does
be
have a
narrator.
really good voice. Yeah.
I'm a cat. I can go wherever I please.
So Jennifer, you were able to watch through the whole thing this time.
You can finally tell Miss The only part I didn't watch was the scene with the gay couple in the others.
Well, you were still in the room at least, so it still counts.
Yeah.
So it still counts.
She was here for the body count, so we're good.
Yeah. So. And then Melody,
What?
any final words?
This, I'm surprised how much little details we've noticed. Because, like, you know, I've seen this movie a few times, but this one, like, I never actually, like, we actually noticed some stuff. Like, the wires on the notebook and the patches on Coraline's pajamas, like,
The children's photos.
the children's
Children's
photos.
photos.
I'm just surprised how you can watch a movie so many times and yet you can still find something you never noticed before.
Yeah, I like it when movies do that.
So here's a fun thing.
Hmm?
Coraline is one of the only horror movies to use yellow so frequently.
Really? What's wrong with the color yellow in...
It's very hard to
Sunshine,
make that
lollipop.
fit in a horror movie. It's just most horror movies use like orange candle flame, very black and white motifs. I mean, heck,
Actually, yeah, that makes sense.
but with Coraline, I mean, her beginning outfit was yellow. A bunch of the flowers and stuff, like the snapdragons, were yellow.
Yeah.
It's just, this is one of the few that actually consciously includes yellow in the design.
Yeah.
Makes it colorful.
Yeah.
Even though it was scary,
It's
it
a
was
scary
also
film.
colorful.
Yeah.
It's
Or even though it was colorful, it was still a scary movie.
it's a gorgeous movie. There is a saying,
yeah.
cute as a button.
And the animation still holds up really well.
Oh yeah, it's still really good.
I think it's always gonna hold up.
Definitely.
Wow.
The models themselves, real life, maybe not.
Well, here's the thing.
It only
The
lasted
models
about
were
50 years
sold.
a child, so.
Back in 2016, the models were sold at an auction.
Nice.
This guy who buys props from movies, he has his own Disney Plus series called Prop Culture, and in the background you can see a Coraline model and a box with her faces.
Oh, but he never talked about them?
Yeah, because it's not a Disney movie. His main focus was the episodes, like the Muppet movie, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
which
he
I
only
showed
focused
them.
on the Disney ones. So unfortunately, Lucasfilms, he couldn't.
Lucas films?
Or Focus. Focus. Sorry.
It's Leica and Focus.
Yeah. So, everyone, thank you for watching. This was still very fun, as
It's
always.
our Halloween special, even if it comes out after Halloween. Screw the rules.
Make sure to pay close attention to the footage on this film, because there's some secrets.
Oh, what? What secret?
Oh, I just wanted to say that so that you'd be like, do I add like secrets into the footage?
Like The Wire?
Or anything?
Oh, okay, good.
No, just like for the camera footage here. If you wanted to do something, or you could be like, I didn't do anything, and watch the comment section go wild.
Well, now that you said that,
Exactly. They're looking for it.
all right, I may or may not add something, so because Tristan said so. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next. Oh, we gotta vote.
Oh.
I can't remember what the vote is anymore, so I'll say it down in the comments what the vote is for next time, because the next time is going to be next time is going to be comment vote.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's one of the three options.
Also, let us know if you want Tristan to keep coming back.
Oh, I found the tweet.
You say that like you
Later.
can get
I
rid
know.
of me.
Get out.
Actually, send me the screenshot.
Only if you come with.
Anyway, thank you
No.
guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.